It's Tuesday, October 16th. MJ Akbar, Junior Minister for External Affairs, has filed a criminal defamation case against journalist Priya Ramani. Ramani was the first among over a dozen women to publicly accuse Akbar of sexual harassment in his earlier avatar as editor. On Sunday, Ramani had said, Akbar has decided to brazen it out. There is no conspiracy against Akbar. None of us, unlike him, have any political ambitions. We are speaking up at great cost to our personal and professional lives. The minister is being represented by a major law firm, Karanjawala and Company. The minister's move has once again renewed debate on the chilling effect of the criminal defamation law on free speech and the use of criminal defamation suits by powerful people to silence those raising inconvenient facts. The Kerala High Court has granted conditional bail to Bishop Franco Malakal, the priest accused of repeatedly raping a nun. Mullakal has been barred from entering Kerala except for when he has to appear before the officer probing the case. Mullakal, who headed the Jalandhar diocese, has been backed by the church. On Monday, a procession and a prayer meeting was held in support of the rape accused in Jalandhar. 7 army men, including a major general, have been sentenced to life in a general court-martial of the army for murdering 5 student activists in Tinsukia, Assam in 1994. 5 All-Assam Students' Union leaders were picked up by the 18th Punjab Regiment following the murder of a tea estate executive and later gunned down in a fake encounter. Then All India Students' Union Vice President and currently a BJP leader in the state, Jagdish Bhayan, had pursued the case in the High Court, which then led to a CBI probe. The post-mortem report had revealed the 5 had been tortured before they were shot. A mosque in Palwal district of Haryana was allegedly built with funds obtained from Mumbai attacks mastermind Hafiz Saeed's terror outfit Lashkar-e-Toiba, as per the National Investigation Agency. The funds, the Indian Express reports, were received from Lahore-based Falah-e-Insaniyat Foundation, an NGO set up by Hafiz Saeed's Jamaat-ud-Dawa, Lashkar's parent organization. 3 people, including the Imam of the mosque, have been arrested. With 13 million people on the brink of starvation, Yemen could be heading towards the worst famine in 100 years, the United Nations has warned. The Arab world's poorest country is embroiled in a 3-year-old civil war between Houthi rebels and the Yemen government. Backed by the UK, US and France, Saudi Arabia officially joined the war this year. Since then, continuous airstrikes and the cutting off of supply routes have weakened the Houthi base, but has also severely affected the population. The national capital's Graded Response Action Plan, which is the emergency plan to combat air pollution, has kicked in. The Air Quality Index for Delhi is currently in the poor category. The Graded Response Action Plan, as the name suggests, is a series of calibrated responses to different air pollution categories. The idea is to preempt an emergency by responding with progressively tougher measures. So, starting yesterday, there is a ban on diesel generator sets in Delhi. The ban, though, will not be enforced in the NCR region outside of Delhi. Sunita Narayan, member of the Supreme Court appointed panel Environment Pollution Authority, which enforces the Graded Response Action Plan, told the Hindustan Times this is because it would be impractical to ban them outside the national capital where there is still a problem of power supply. Other measures in place when the air quality index is poor includes periodic mechanized sweeping of roads with heavy traffic and water sprinkling on unpaved roads every 2 days. Stop the plying of visibly polluting vehicles by impounding or by imposing heavy fines. Stopping garbage burning in the municipality landfills and other places. So, what happens when the levels fall to very poor, which is when ambient PM 2.5 or PM 10 concentration value is between 121 to 250 micrograms per cubic meter or 351 to 430 micrograms per cubic meter respectively. PM 2.5 is fine particulate matter about 30 times finer than human hair. These particles can be inhaled deep into the lungs, causing heart attacks, strokes, lung cancer, and respiratory diseases, and are known to pose the greatest risk to human health. So, measures will include enhance parking fee by 3 to 4 times, stop the use of coal and firewood in hotels and open eateries, residential welfare associations and individual house owners to provide electric heaters during winter to security staff to avoid open burning of wood or paper. Issuing alerts in newspapers, television, and radio to advise people with respiratory and cardiac problems to avoid polluted areas and restrict outdoor movement. At severe levels, measures include the closing of brick kilns, hot mix plants, and stone crushers, the shutting down of the Badarpur power plant, and maximizing of generation of power from existing natural gas-based plants and to reduce the operation of coal-based power plants in the NCR. When the levels reach that of severe plus emergency, the measures include the stopping of truck traffic into Delhi except those carrying essential commodities, the stopping of construction activities, the introduction of odd and even scheme for private vehicles based on license plate numbers, and minimizing of exemptions. And a task force will also take decisions on any additional steps, including the shutting of schools. And finally, what to do when chasing a criminal and your gun gets jammed. Yell, "We're serious." That's exactly what the Assistant Superintendent of Police Sambal, Uttar Pradesh did to scare off the bad guy.